Get the hell over! Freaking awesome if I ever catch him. Metal! Not now, heavy metal mechanic. I got stuff to do. Alright. Let me know when you want to do metal! I'll let you know when it's time for heavy metal. Don't worry. Besides, everybody's into hip hop. But you can't put a wrench on hip hop, but you can put a wrench on heavy metal. Yeah. I do good humor. I'm a professional, damn it. I am Alexander the Great, also known as the Heavy Metal Mechanic, and today we're going to be covering 10 hidden tools in your car. Yes, your car. First of all, we have to define what a hidden tool is. So we're not going to be talking about that toolkit that VWs and Porsches come with. Those are legitimate tools. Second, these are things that are not mandatory to operate the vehicle. So they're add-ons to make your life as a mechanic easier. Before we go on, if you got dirty nails, you want to show off that you work for a living, so get yourself a mechanic manicure t-shirt. Link is below, right under my balls, because they're heavy and big.
Oh, I got brass buns.
You should join the band.
Number 10, a speed handle. This is probably a reach, I know, but there's some of you out there that got cars from the 20s. I'm not talking 2020. I'm talking about Model 8s. Or if you're in Romania or Russia, because they did that crap all the way until the frickin' 90s. You start your car and cram. Number 9, freaking light. Where is it?
1 hour later.
Alright, well apparently Dodge is cutting costs because there's no more light inside of here. But most cars have a light so you can see what you're doing and not put your fingers in where they're not supposed to go. Number 8, I have an inspection mirror. And what do you think you're doing when you're looking behind for that cop that's been tailing you because you got 15 pounds of weed in your trunk? You use your rear view mirrors. There's just one of these. Number 7. I got my vaccine. It's the rag. Cleans your windshield. Because if you can't see, I don't know what else to say right now to get you excited, so I'm talking loud. But trust me, number 1 is good. Shut up, cameraman!
This is insane.
Number 6. Would you think I was going to do some sort of 666 heavy metal joke? Please. A magnifying glass. Ah, yeah. So you can see. And yes, you're not smoking crack.
Quote, tripping balls.
This is actually a pressure gauge, but I don't have one. Now, normally you're going to find these in older cars on the air conditioning charging system. There's a tiny little magnifying glass made specially for mechanics. Number 5, tape measure. What are you tape measuring in a car? Your dipstick, you dipstick. That's a gradation, we call those. That's how you measure how much oil you got in your crankcase. Really? 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 You're gonna do this now to me? Now for certain cars, you have something a little different than a tape measure. You have depth gauge. This part. In the military, this is called a... And those of you that know, you better not freaking comment on it. I swear. This is more rigid, and sometimes it doesn't flex at all. In there you go. By the pale light of the moon. Number 4. is a wrench. What kind of wrench? It's really just one of these to measure your words. Your power steering fluid. You'll notice it is very wide. That gives you enough torque to grab it when it's jammed shut. And now we're getting into the really, really cool ones. Keys. Now pretty much every key is a... I pulled out a wrench from a fender. But where's the hidden key in a new car? Because it's a fob they can just shove up like a suppository.
Pull your heads out of each other's asses, would you? Language.
It's easy for you to say, you know, he's got a tiny little head.
There we go. And then the key goes into the keyhole, and this is not pornographic, I swear. I bet you didn't know about that one. Number 2, tire iron. Technically a tool kit, but it is considered a part because every manufacturer has their own version and has their own part number. So if you go to GM or Dodge or Ford or Hindustan, shout out to India for that, you will find a part number that will match your specific vehicle because it has to fit in the space given in the trunk. I bet you just thought it was a tire. Breakdancing, shut up. Number 1. Not all vehicles have this. Only really, really special ones who have is the automatic fuel leveling. The MAN engines have a separate oil tank from which the engine sucks in separate oil. Yeah, that's right. So it's not in the crankcase, it's separate. And through a really complicated system of levels and floats, it sucks it in. So you never have to add any oil. This engine has that kind of system. Now let me know in the comments if you know of any other kinds of engines, truck, car, bus, scooter, that have that kind of system. What? Ladies, gentlemen, and overall metal mechanics, just in. We got one more tool. A super hidden tool. One that I almost forgot because it was that freaking hidden! And now for the real king of hidden tools. It's somewhere. I can feel it right in here. I can hear it through the sheet metal. But first, I need you to subscribe, to comment, and to give that like button like you're shoving up this freaking plunger to get out of a car where you got carbon monoxide and you want to breathe. Number 1, the window crank. That's right. This is a hidden wrench with a specialized head that fits over a shaft. Yeah. Bet you didn't think about that one, and almost I forgot about it. So, crank that sucker up. Subscribe and help me defeat the bus man because he's taking over. He's creeping into my brain. So I am Alexander the Great, the heavy metal mechanic, and I'm telling you, get back to work. If you got dirty nails and you work for a living and spit because you talk loud, cut. Number 666, the number of the beast. We're gonna do number 5. On the wrong side. What are you looking at?